Hello and welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 on Attingham Park. Right guys, we have got a massively important job to do today, and that is to start the harvest on the huge sugar beet field. Now, it is going to be a big one. It's quite simple. I'm just trying to realise why I don't have any lights. There we go. We'll put all the lights on. We're going to travel through the farm. Yeah, we need to crack on with all of the sugar beet field in field 21. Now, I have kind of preset the course up, but I did kind of make a bit of a mistake, as in I forgot to sleep. So we're gonna just quickly go up now, and yeah, we need to get these courses redone and reset back up, and we should be good to go. So yeah, that's gonna be a hell of an episode today, guys. An absolute hell of an episode. That's all I know. I don't think it's remotely gonna be a small job to do. So we're gonna delete that course. We're gonna do this new course, generate course. We're gonna start there. We're gonna open course. We're gonna start that job. We're gonna copy that course. It's not going to copy. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. Why won't that course copy? Want to do the right one. So let's put that onto the right. Why won't that work? That is... That is not letting me copy this course. If you look there, won't let me copy it. Right, well, I'll tell you what, we're going to have to just damage a little bit of crop. I don't really get... These are the issues with this courseware that really irritate me, and I'm going to damage all my crop now. Is the fact that I was literally here, and it won't copy the course. It does my head in. It genuinely does my head in on why it doesn't work. Copy that. So open that. Generate course play. Do that. Come out of there. Turn that to right. First waypoint. Away you go. There we go. So we've now got there, and we're gonna make it daylight in a minute, guys, because I didn't expect that to be quite so dark, to be honest. It's just... There we go. That's good enough for me. We'll drop that down to 3 for now. But we have got quite a bit of work we need to be cracking on with on the farm as well. If I remember rightly, I just want to shoot back down to the house just for now. Oh no, we do have a crop in here. Yeah, we never rolled the barley. Okay, we never rolled the barley. I could have sworn we did roll the barley, but... Yeah, okay, we didn't roll the barley, so that's 5% wasted. We've got... Yeah, we need to get the hoe back over it. So we need to... today's job for us, we need to... we need to lime, we need to seed... we need to lime, we need to fertilise. So we've got quite a bit that we need to be cracking on with. Yeah, if I'm a little bit caught out, guys, then... Them harvesters just not copying the course was just bloody annoying, to be honest. There's my fertilizer spreader. I was looking for my fertilizer spreader, and I've just found it. That's what we were looking for. But yeah, hopefully that's going to do us really well over on there, because it's going to empty it into the silo. We do need to keep an eye on our sugar production, actually, because I tell you one thing about it. We don't want it to get full of... No, we don't want it to get full. We've got 11,000 litres down, and we've still got a lot of sugar beet to go. So yeah, we've got a lot. We've got a lot for now. We've got a lot for now. We don't have to worry too much about that right now, anyway. But yeah, first thing we've got to... No, that'll be why that other job's playing up, you know. That's doing a good job. That's doing a good job. Yeah, I just wanted to double check something. I thought something was maybe broke. That other job is still down as doing... Let me just remove that there. Let me remove that there. Beautiful. Field 28. Field 28 needs to be fertilized. And it's going to take quite a lot of fertilizing to do this, and to do it over here. Quite a lot. Yeah, we harvested this field once now, so everything we do on this field is down to us. We lime it, we fertilize. We lime it, we fertilize it, we de-weed it. We do whatever this field needs. Remember last time, you know, when we harvested it last time, we didn't actually do much with it. It came to us in a pre-done state. It wasn't a great one, but yeah, we've now managed to get this fertilized. We're going to get it limed once we've done. We might as well fertilize everything first. Simple as that. And then we need to have a look at our other fields to see what can be planted, because we're going to be in October for a couple of episodes, because at least a couple of episodes. That sugar beet harvesting is not going to be a quick job at all. It's not remotely going to be quick. But what we need to be doing now is we need to be renting a tool so we can start cutting some of the sugar beet up into cut sugar beet. Because at the end of the day, the cut sugar beet means we can also get that into the production. We can start making 2 lots of sugars. Hopefully try and produce, you know, double our output of sugar from the production. And then in theory we should hopefully make some extra money. But we are going to be on Attingham over the weekend as well this week, guys. I have decided that the old school series is on Ulstream Farm, is the series going to come to an end. I've kind of been saying for the last couple of weeks that the series that is least watched, least liked, will be the one that goes, and that is it. So there will be a new series coming soon. So we're probably gonna, I probably won't bring Attingham every day over the weekend. What I'll probably do, I'll probably do like 3 days Attingham for this weekend. And yeah, I'm trying to sort out a roleplay series. I don't know if anyone's been paying much attention to my previous videos, but I'm trying to sort out a roleplay, but I'm having a bit of an issue with voices. As in, I can't really do voices other than the one I've got. I'm not talented enough to... I could maybe lower my voice a little bit with a fake voice and, you know, for a character and things like that, but I'm trying to figure out other ways to do it so that I can bring a new once/twice a week roleplay series. Now it will be a very slow pace because it's going to be a roleplay series where we're a helping hand on a farmer to a farm, and yeah, it's basically storyline's going to be a pig farm, and you know, we're going to go and get a job on a pig farm, and yeah, you know what I mean, we'll get paid X amount of money per month, like for example say £1,000 a month, just to give you an idea, or £2,000 a month or something daft like that, just to try and do something similar like that. Basically, that's kind of how I'm looking at it. But yeah, I'm having issues with voices at the moment for characters and stuff, and yeah, that's probably my biggest thing at the moment, is just getting that done. If I can get that sorted, I can start recording. So, but yeah, I'm not in any way a voice actor or anything like that. Obviously I would play me, but yeah, if anyone's got any ideas on how to do that, let me know in the comments, or if you're in the Discord, let me know how there's ways to do it and stuff, and I would massively appreciate it. The sooner I can figure that out, the sooner I can bring that series to the channel. That's the point of it anyway. I do believe that is all the fertilizing done. We only had 2 to do. Everything else is corn. It was a cornfield which isn't ready yet. What was the other one? Yeah, it was an oat field, I believe it was. So you know, we've still got quite a bit we still need to do, but I don't know, do we put something new in the fields for winter, get another winter crop in? I do prefer the stuff you can plant in spring. The downside is there's not much to do in winter as it is, do you know what I mean? It's Probably one of my biggest bugbears with this game is there's not much to do over winter. Even without precision farming turned on, seasonal growth is kind of a thing. It's still, you know, like, it still takes 10 months to grow summer, for example, with seasons on or off. That's the one thing I used to like about, like, Farm Sim 19. If you wanted to just grow something, you could just grow it within like a day, but it would keep a series moving along. You could plant whatever you wanted, but yeah, just, I don't really like, it's the one thing I've always had an issue with Farm Sim 22. Everything still takes 10 months to grow, seasonal growth or not. So yeah, I've never really liked that about the game, and I've always been quite vocal about that. Like, it'd be nice just to be able to plant stuff whenever the hell I wanted, and which you can do without seasonal growth turned on, but again, it still takes 10 months to grow something, so you still end up with months to, you know, without, you know, months with nothing to do, basically. That's what I'm saying. Took me quite a while to say that, but that's what I'm saying. But yeah, we're going to get this done here. We're going to get into the other field. We're going to get this line. We need to get these, not fertilized, we need to get them weeded as well, guys. That's quite a big job that needs to be done. So what I'm going to do here, guys, is I'm going to turn the radio on. We're going to get this one, limed. We're going to then jump into the other field, and I'll probably bring us back once we've got the bigger field limed. Right, there you go. As you can see, guys, we had to go and check on them things. I had a feeling they weren't moving. Just had a gut feeling that they'd maybe got stuck, and I completely forgot. I parked my truck in the gateway, and yeah, that was that. So yeah, really disappointed with myself that I left them there like that. Really did screw me over a little bit, did that. But as you can see, the tractor's just been and got a repair. I don't know what it is, but every time I start that, it sends it to a repair, even though I don't press the repair button. It's really interesting because it's just annoying. But yeah, as you can see now, we've got quite a bit we need to get on with because of the weeding that we need to do. But everything is just delayed. Everything is just delayed now. Both of these are empty, and the tractor is taking the George Michael. So let me just F21 weight. Yeah, they're both on F21 weights. So it will go and empty them. So we can crack on with our next job. Like I said, that needs to be automated. But let's just have a look what else we can possibly plant this month. Because we really do need to, see. Well, we can plant pretty much anything, as long as it's wheat, barley, canola, or oat. I don't really want to plant any of that. Like I say, I've got 31 and 32 empty. We've got 29 empty, and we're going to have 21 empty. But we're going to have 21 empty because it's... and 29. There are sugar beets. So yeah, we haven't really got anything. We've got nothing we can be planting anyway at the moment. It is a shame. I've come this way. I need the weeder. I need to get the weeds off that field. Now, I do just need to confirm it's just the one field that needs weeding. Yep, 21 needed rolling. It didn't get done, so it is just 27. 31 and 32 will get weeded next year in the spring, as and when we need it. I'm thinking of maybe getting rid of that baler, which is not something I don't think we're going to use. I was hoping to maybe use it, but to be honest with you, not really that interested, so to speak, with it. It's, and talking of DLC that I don't think is very good. Did you see the announcement for the new DLC coming out? It's basically more grass stuff. Like, we didn't get baling stuff in the first one. You know, yeah, well, we got baling stuff in the first one. We're now going to get some grass works and tedders. I'm sorry, but up to now, if you haven't already bought it, do not buy the DLC. All they're doing is re-releasing stuff with a new name on it. That is literally all they're doing. I've got to admit, I do own the season pass, but I get the season pass cheap because I use my CD keys thing. I usually get it for like £10 cheaper. But personally, there was a lot of DLC in the last series that I thought was crap. And there is a lot of DLC up to now. Well, the only DLC of Season 2 is also crap. So yeah, and like I say, I'm one of those. I'll be honest with it. You know, I'll never be like, oh yeah, I really love this, when I genuinely hate it. Do you know what I mean? It's... Yeah, if you want a tedder, there's plenty in game, there's plenty of mods. Oh, it's going to come in a different colour with a different name on. It's still the same thing. You know what I mean? We want new maps. We want new equipment that's not in the game yet. We don't just want reskin things. Because that, I'm sorry, but that's all it is. It's a reskin. It's a reskin of something with a different name and probably in a different colour. Sorry, but it is. You know what I mean? And I'm sure there'll be someone out there who disagrees with that, but you know, it's like I've always said on this channel. Opinions are like arseholes. Everyone's got one. Just don't be offended at someone's opinion, because they're entitled to their own opinion. And I just genuinely think the first pack of the DLC is a complete waste of time, effort and money. And I would not recommend buying it. My opinion, and yeah, I'm a Giants partner. I am. I do technically make a little bit of percentage if you buy something using my referral links. But I also won't tell you to buy something that is a waste of money. If you want to go and waste money, yeah, please use one of my referral links. I would massively appreciate it. If you're going to buy the season pass, I do believe the season pass link is in the description down below anyway, for year 2. So if you're going to buy it, you know, if you're going to buy the season pass, all well and good. If I did a multiplayer server, I wouldn't use the new DLC. It's like the pumps and hoses. I wouldn't mind the pumps and hoses just because it's pumps and hoses. Slurry's going to be a lot easier to deal with. But I personally feel like, well, I can just drive and refill it. You know what I mean? It's not the end of the world, and it's only really good if you don't have to travel far to do to work on your fields. Like the roleplay series I want to bring, for example. You know, we've got to cross a few roads and travel to get to a couple of our fields. You know what I mean? So pumps and hoses for me on that one would be no good, because it's not connected. The fields are not connected to the farm. So yeah, I never really thought much of really needing it, to be honest. I can't see where I'm going, by the way. I'm kind of just... I'm trying to wing this best I can. I can see it on that angle, but the problem is that angle is not always the easiest to see on every direction, you know what I mean? Are we for real? Are you literally going to sit there and do absolutely nothing? Oh my God. Can we please go and do your job? You literally sat wasting money. Oh, and here we go. She's gonna drive in. She's gonna drive into a thing and get stuck and be a complete and utter idiot. Now you're gonna move. God, that woman does my head in. Well, I'm telling you guys, I've always had issues with workers. I've never liked the work system on this. I know this is kind of done into, oh, you don't like a lot on this game. At the moment, guys, no. The worker system sucks. People have brought out mods, which I massively appreciate the time and the effort I put into it. But, Jesus Christ, they just got so many little issues. And, oh, well, there's a fence, so we can't... And I get, all right, yeah, fair enough, he can't drive through a hedge. But it's meant to have a detection for collisions. And instead it just crashes. You know what I mean? It's frustrating, to say the least. Frustrating, to say the least. But them harvesters are currently on with whatever they're doing now, sugar beet wise. They haven't got half as much done. They should be about 3 headlands in by now, guys. So I am massively gutted that we are so far behind. What I'll probably do later on this afternoon when I finish playing Apex and I'm chilling out at a computer and stuff, and I'm just watching like some YouTube videos and things like that, I'll probably just sign in and get them workers just to catch up a little bit to where we should have been today. It's not our fault that the workers are just shockingly poor at the jobs, so we'll catch it up a little bit, maybe get like the headland section of it done, and then in the next episode it can just be doing the rows and things like that, basically. Yeah, just a little guilty because it's not worked out as well. I get you've got a full grain tank. You've got to wait for the tractor. Oh, she's going to have emptied number 2 first, and then harvester number 1's going to be in the way of harvester number 2 because of the overlap. Ugh, I never thought of that. I never thought of that one. Bugger. I never thought of that one. But yeah, I'm not going to be that much longer, I don't think. A couple more minutes. Like I say, I'll try and get this field done. I could have done this in a time lapse. We could have done a bit more. But once I've done this, guys, I've got nothing other than sugar beeting to do. And when I say sugar beeting, I mean we've got to go to the shop. We've got to lease a cutter. We've got to fill it and then cut a load of... Well, we're going to cut all the sugar beet we've got at the moment. And then we're going to probably cut 2 trailers from the big field, and then leave the rest as whole sugar beet. Something like that will pretty much do. I've got no idea if I've missed any on this field. I am so struggling to see on this field. Just massively struggling. Yeah, I've missed some over there. You know, just there to the right, you can see him down there. See him down there at the bottom. I just can't see, guys. The 2 similar shades of green to the point where my old man eyes cannot see the difference. Like I say, certain angles work really well. Other angles do not work very well at all for my old man eyes. So I'm sure this has probably just taken about 10 times longer than it should have done. But there's not much I can do about that. I'm old, I wear glasses, I can't see anything when it comes to weeds on this field. There's a little patch over there. And that little patch I was talking about is here. And then I believe there is a few up here in a straight line. Must have just missed the edge of that line there. But yeah, you can just about see that. There you go. And I think if we look on here, we didn't do too bad a job. Yep, I can just see a couple. And now they've gone. I think they're along here. I think that is about it. Well, either way, guys, that is it. That is all we're doing sugar beet wise. Weeding wise. Now we have to go to the sugar beet. And we need to babysit that field. I already know it's not going to be going well over there. I've got a feeling it hasn't emptied the second one. Nope. Turn the engine off by accident. Let's get back up and running. This does need a bit of a jet wash, to be fair. Harvester 1. Nope, it has emptied both of them. So that is really, really good. So it has managed to empty them both. Let's just double check on the tractor. 85,000 litres in there. It's done. It's finally done a headland. It's finally done. Oh no, it'll be coming up to its second headland, won't it? But yeah, we need to rent. I'm going to rent this off this recorder. It's under Org Wagons. It is a mod, guys. Just to keep us going. I'm not doing it 3,000 litres at a time. You know what I mean? And that's the main thing. Wow, that's £3,000. That's actually £4,000. I need to lease it. So what we need to do now, I think we should be able to. I don't know if we will. We should be able to go and get that in the car. Now all I'm gonna. I'm just trying to determine why that just charged me £7,000. But it only took, for some reason, just something I've noticed. Now, this is a question to anybody. I've noticed it a couple of times now. When I lease something, it charges me double, right? Like it just said then, 7,000 something, yeah? But it doesn't actually take double. It only takes the right amount. But it still says it takes double. I don't know if that's just something I've noticed or if anyone else has noticed. If you have noticed that, guys, please let me know in the comments below. Because if it's an issue, we need to find out why it's doing it. You know what I mean? It might be a mod. It could be a mod conflict. I don't really know for sure. That's why we need to try and get to the bottom of it if anyone else is having the issue. But I am pretty much going to leave this episode here, guys. I am going to be back on Attingham tomorrow, guys, and we will be carrying on with the sugar beet harvest. But we will do some of the trailer running ourselves tomorrow, guys, after we've cut some sugar beet. Although, to be fair, I can probably cut some sugar beet now because I've got nothing to do other than watch harvesters go round and round in a circle. So you can see kind of where we're at today. Not remotely as far round as I wanted. We're at least 2 headlands behind in time. So I might try off recording and just get the headlands done. When it starts on the roads, that's probably when I'll close the game down, and we can bring it back in then on the next episode then, you see. That looks like it's got sugar beet in field 12 again. That would be a really nice one to do. I just realised what the leasing fees were. The leasing fees were the harvesters, weren't they? The 2 sugar beet harvesters. That's maybe what it was. I think I just leased the harvester. I leased this trailer, sorry, at the exact same time it took a harvester leasing us. And maybe something like that. Like I say, the PTO will look like it connects on this, but we're not doing this to connect. There we go. I'm just going to use this to run it back to the farm. So all I'm going to do is use this to cut sugar beet, put it back in the exact same silo it's in, just to try and get it moved down to the sugar factory. And once we get the sugar factory full, we can get that turned on and we'll start producing some extra sugar every month. Wow, am I driving? I just lost control. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this episode here. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Like I say, it's a different kind of series. If you have, hit the like button, guys. It's massively important that everyone hits the like button so that it can push the channel to a wider audience. But for now, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.